They seem
Doing
okay.
well.
I'll put them slightly above average.
How you
Doing
doing,
well, Pat.
Delegate?
How are you?
Well, we had a great day this afternoon up there in the wonderful northern Baltimore County at the Parkton American Legion, where we had a nice crowd turning out for a luscious patent pizza buffet rally, and picked up a lot of people, met a lot of friends, of course, talking about the county executive's race. And you know, I just looked at my calendar, Jimmy. In the next 9 days, I have 11 candidate forums.
Really?
Yeah, including tomorrow with the marine trades. It's just never ending. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be able to stand being with these guys 11 times in a short period of time.
I was looking at my calendar, and I got to go to Brent's Circuses and drink beer and watch NASCAR tomorrow.
I thought you were going to go meet Stormy Daniels.
That's tonight, Delegate.
But you're going there, right? Yeah, you're going there as a journalist.
Correct. I'm doing my due diligence as a journalist.
Well, don't get in trouble. You know, you have a political future. So, she might wind up suing you or something.
If there is one thing that strippers don't like, it's politicians, and there's no greater example of this than Stormy Daniels.
I don't know. But anyway.
As Kevin Leary sits quiet in the back.
Yes.
Well, I don't know what to say about that. That's unusual. But anyway, like I say, we have a lot going on. You talk about Baltimore County. The school board this week, the lame duck school board, confirmed Dr. Verletta White, who is absolutely Dallas fans in a dress, to become the permanent superintendent. And we have a new school board being elected in November, and a new county executive. And if I'm there, Dr. White and I are going to have a real hard time. And then you have 2 people murdered, and they catch the alleged murderers, and they let them out within 24 hours on bail for like $150,000. And then you have a pregnant teacher carjacked on a school parking lot. And this is Baltimore County. This is the problem in this county, that these things 5 years ago would be unheard of.
Well, that's the frustration that you're seeing in the county right now, Kevin, and that's the district that you're running in.
Yeah.
Up there in Parkville. Delegate Pat Mcdonough, thank you very much, my friend. Appreciate it.
It's been a thrill. Thank you.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Let's go to Aaron in his car. Aaron, thank you for holding. How you doing?
Good. How you guys doing tonight?
Good, my friend.
Doing good.
Good. Hey, we got 2 questions for Kevin. We've been starting to see his signs around the Parkville area, where we can get one. And also what his thoughts are on the new superintendent for Baltimore County. We're going to have to get one day. We're not sure if we'd ever send him there or not.
Delegate.
Well,
To be.
you can get your signs. All you have to do is contact my my campaign workers, or you can send me a message on Facebook. Give me your address, and I'll bring you some signs. I have plenty to go around, and my opinion on Miss White is this was a very bad decision, very bad. They should not have rushed it. I don't know why they rushed it. They had plenty of time to. They could have asked the state school board to give them an extension.
Yeah.
And they could have done. They voted to do a nationwide search 2 weeks ago, and now this week they vote her in without even starting the nationwide search. So I don't agree with their vote. They did not do their due diligence, and we're kind of stuck with her now.
Jeff in Lutherville. Jeff, thank you for holding. How you doing?
Okay, great. Yeah, I worked for Baltimore County, and morale has been straight downhill the past number of years. And, with cabinets, well, they say camel nuts or whatever. I mean, but it's just been terrible. I did want to tell you anecdotal relief there. Dan Rodriguez was on the video. I had the day off and happened to be listening to his program, and he was interviewing cabinets. And so I called up. I had to praise him just to get through. And then I was like, can you spell graft? And then, as far as the Ravens are concerned, I worked 2 jobs. worked for the county, worked for another job, but it's a retail place, and we've had Ravens memorabilia, and had the market down to 40%, and people were still not buying it. They don't want to touch it. It's just sort of like taboo. And well, anyway,
Thank you for the phone call, Jeff.
my call.
Thank you, my friend. I remember when the London game happened. I was in Ocean City for Sunfest. We did. I did the show live from Ocean City, and I remember I woke up early. I went to Secrets to watch the game, and they had a huge. The game went off what time? Like 9 o'clock in the morning, 9:30,
Yeah.
and had some breakfast, and they had their whole what normally would be the nightclub at Secrets. They turned it into a viewing area for the game. Secrets, and it's Sunfest, so even though it was during the fall, the city was packed. They probably had 500, 700 people in the nightclub area. And you ever just have like those snapshots in your mind that it can be innocuous enough when it happens, but you'll just never forget it. There's no reason why, but it sticks in your memory. There's this older couple that's sitting a good 20 feet away from me. They're probably in their 50s. They're all decked out in their Ravens gear. You could tell, they were fans through and through. And I'm sitting there by myself, and the anthem comes on, and the whole kneeling thing happens. And I can't hear what they're saying. They're far enough away, I can't hear them. But the woman mouths to her husband, "Why would they do that?" And they weren't irate. They weren't ticked off. She was hurt. They made a point of coming out and enjoying this moment together. Look, sports, I'm not a diehard sports fan, okay? I enjoy going to Oriole games. I enjoy the Ravens. I enjoy NASCAR, love horse racing. It's a healthy distraction. And I think, societally speaking, it's good to be able to emotionally invest yourself in something that at the end of the day really doesn't matter.
I can tell you, for me, I used to be a diehard Ravens fan. Like, used to. I used to watch every game, and that day, I was sitting there on my couch, and that happened, and I turned that TV off. And I had stopped watching all the other teams because I was tired of watching what I do, politics, in my entertainment.
You got it. Kevin, you just nailed it. And I'm a private pilot. That's my hobby. I flew out to Ocean City, kind of combined some work with a hobby, and I was scheduled to do somebody else's radio show on Monday. And so, I flew back after the game. And I remember I was talking to my mother on the phone driving to the Hill to do the show. And she asked me, she's like, what's your take on this Raven thing? And I said, I don't care.
Right.
And she got all mad at me. And she's like, you got to care. You're getting ready to go on the radio. You have to have an opinion. I said, I don't care. See, you can play off of love, anger, envy, hate. Those are all emotions that you can play off of. When you have, I just don't care anymore, that's where the NFL is.
Yep.
Right.
And that's a dangerous place to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, when people, a lot of the fans have learned that they can live without it.
Right. Well, and that's why, Tyron, we've done many shows with Ed Hale Sr. And I originally, started going to Blast games because I'm friends with the Hale family, and I'm hanging out with Junior and Senior, and it was kind of fun. But over the last couple of years, I've legitimately become a Blast fan, and it's a good family experience. It doesn't cost an arm and a leg to go to the game.
To go to a Blast game.
Yeah. So, and I think the NFL just assumes that all they have to do is wave the magic wand, and the fans will return. Look at Major League Baseball.
Right.
The strikes. They never recovered from that. They never did.
You see the stands, MLB stands over the past couple of weeks? I know it's early in the season, but sheesh.
It's cold.
Well, yeah, look, I think here's another problem with the NFL, and this is why I congratulate the Orioles for the kids cheer free thing. They've said that part of the problem with the NFL is it's covered so well on television. The production value is so good you don't have to go to the game. Yeah, that's all well and good, but if you don't have an vested interest into the team and that emotional connection, then you don't care and you're not going to watch it on television. And
right.
You have a whole generation of kids that haven't gone to the game with their dad, because unless you're making $500,000 a year, you can't afford a $1,000 afternoon to go to the M&T Bank Stadium and watch the Ravens get the crap kicked out of them. Okay, so if you don't care about the product, you don't have that, and then just a bunch of stuff, guys. I mean, you got the players that don't stay with a team more than a couple years. If you don't have an emotional connection, then there's no reason to go watch it on television at the bar or at your house. And doing what we do here, I think everybody respects how difficult it is to get somebody to tune in and how fragile, we're all creatures of habit.
Right.
So all of a sudden you get mad at the Ravens because they're kneeling in London, and you start going to the Blast game, or you're playing golf, or you're doing whatever in your free time. It's hard to get those fans back.
Yeah.
Kevin, how can people learn about you?
Well, you can go to my website, www.kevinleary.org, or you can look for me on Facebook, Kevin Leary for Maryland. And I am having an event next Saturday, the 28th, at Silver Spring Mining Company.
And I will be there.
9 a.m. on Bel Air Road.
Kevin, thank you very much. Tyrone Keys, always a pleasure. Guys,
Jimmy,
have a wonderful weekend. God bless you. Go Orioles. See you next Saturday. Bye.